Now then, this is a lovely story, but it's tinged with sadness as well, of course, because it'll soon be 80 years since the D-Day landings and the incredible bravery of our servicemen in 1944 in France. And Bill Gladden is with us. He is a D-Day veteran. He's 100 years old, and he's going to join us, as is Dick Goodwin, who is from the Taxi Charity. Now, the Taxi Charity is for military veterans. They take military veterans on trips in taxis. They offer them comfort, enjoyment, a day out as well, and they're going to take them as well to Normandy for this commemoration. It's an incredible thing. It's brilliant that Bill is with us. He's perhaps not got the best hearing, but I know that Kay, who is his niece, is going to help us. Bill, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining us. Bill, maybe you could tell us why it's so important to keep commemorating what happened and why it's important for you to remember the 80th anniversary of D-Day.
Well, I can remember being at the airfield at Rushden in Dorset when we climbed into our gliders and off we went to Normandy. That's what I remember quite.
Why is it important to remember?
Why is it important? Because we have so many young lives out there that lay in that cemetery now. And I often wonder, was it worth it? I do, honestly. Because the state this country is in now, I don't know. If they were to come back, I think they'd want to return to their graves. I do, honestly.
You're one of the... You're one of the few survivors. You're 100 years old now. What are your memories of D-Day itself, Bill?
Well, all I remember is landing in Normandy and unloading the tank on our motorbikes and then making a move to the Ore Bridge, where on the night of the 6th of June, my old mate and myself, we dug in at the side of the River Orne, by the bridge. And that was my memory. And then a farmer brought us out a mug full of honey, which we spent the night dipping our hardtack biscuits in and eating the honey.
Goodness me, there's a lot to remember there, and actually getting a lot to think about there, and actually getting people there is something that Dick Goodwin from the Taxi Charity is helping, and Bill is helping. And Dick, you're fundraising at the moment. Tell us what's happening at the moment so people like Bill can commemorate this incredible 80 years. It's incredible to think about the great bravery of people like Bill and his comrades, isn't it?
It is, Peter. Good afternoon. Yes, we are fundraising. We do get help from the government, but we have just designed an 80 anniversary badge, which we're hoping to sell. We take delivery of those in about a week and a half's time, and we'll be pushing those out everywhere so that we can raise the funds to take Bill and his comrades back to Normandy. We normally have the money to get there, but when we're there, we like to spend the money on the extras for them so that everything is laid on for them. And, you know, we would try to do what we can for them out there.
You do an incredible thing, and we often forget how much voluntary work the black taxi drivers do. This is just part of what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of the cab drivers also give their time for Poppy Cabs, which runs for the Remembrance period in November. But during the year, we've got many requests come in. Can we get somebody into Horse Guards for a certain event, or can we get them to one of the London clubs, one of the military clubs for you know, other events? So we do what we can for our veterans still.
Just one final question I just want to ask Bill. Bill, what will it mean to commemorate this? What will it mean to you 80 years on? You're 100 years old. What will it mean to you to be able to look back?
It means a great deal going back there. I mean, the taxi people there have been absolutely marvellous to me and other veterans. And to go back and to pay our respect to our friends in Ronville Cemetery, whom I knew quite personally, it means a great deal going back. And I thank the taxi charity for what they do for us, because it's well, I just can't explain it enough.
Well,
it's marvellous. If it wasn't for them, we'd be stuck indoors.
Well, I'm sure, I hope you have a safe trip, a good trip. I know the Taxi Charity does great work. And thank you both to Bill Gladden, 100 years old, who is a D-Day veteran. He was there in 1944 fighting for our freedom. Thank you to Dick Goodwin as well of the Taxi Charity. And you can look them up on Just Giving as well if you want to make a donation, if you want to get people like Bill to Normandy to remember what has gone on, to commemorate the D-Day landings. You can look on Just Giving, just have a search on Just Giving for the Taxi Charity for military veterans. I think if you even just put in Taxi Charity, it will come up.